So kiddos, some of you are maybe already watching. I thought it would be a fast circle time meeting. I mean, business meeting. It ended up being so long. Look, I'm not even wearing my apron yet. And I am not cold anymore. So I'm going to take off my shirt jacket and put on my apron. You're going to hear me scurrying around my room. You might hear me taking down the apron. You might hear me moving my feet around. You might hear me humming because I might be thinking about a song. You may hear me sneeze if I have to sneeze. I don't feel sick at all, but sometimes people sneeze, even if they're not sick. Sometimes they cough, even if they're not sick. Think about that. Also, so I'll be right back. I got to go put on my apron. Scurry, scurry, scurry. Maybe you can hear me. I'm putting the apron on over my head. Over my head. And now I'm taking the straps and I'm tying them so that my apron stays on where I want it. Ooh, and now I'm going to put something up at my circle time corner. I'm going to just show you the very tips of it because that'll give you a clue. This is something I'm going to show you more later. I don't even know if you saw that at all. Did you just hear that big noise? There was a big truck that just drove past my house. Huh. Okay, I'll be there really soon. I'm getting a marker. I'm gonna get a marker. And I think I'm gonna wave at you. And I'm gonna make sure I have all the things for circle time. If you have a calendar at your house, can you see it now? Just think about that before I come and talk to you all the way. I'm going to be doing something with a calendar today, just a little bit, so you can think about that. Oh, you're going to hear me use a big voice. I left a picture downstairs at my house, and my big girl, Miss Naomi, who some of you know from preschool, might be able to go get it for me. So listen to me use a big voice. Hey, Miss Naomi? Yeah? Are you awake enough to go downstairs and get something for me? Yeah. She said, yeah, kids, grown-ups. I think in the printer there's a picture I printed, and I forgot to get it. It's of a chicken. So, thanks. I wonder if any of you heard that. Good morning. Did any of you hear me just now using a big voice calling to Miss Naomi? That's my daughter. Did you hear me ask her for something? I was remembering that I forgot something downstairs. So I have a house that, so this is supposed to be the bottom of my house, and the top of my house has a roof, and the part of my house, like the door is down here, but then you can go up some stairs, and my room is upstairs, and in my room is where circle time is. Well, downstairs is where I have a printer for my computer, and I left something in the printer. Now, Miss Naomi might come back, and I predict she'll say one of two things. She might say, here's your picture, or she'll say, Mom, there was no picture. If there was no picture, that means the printer didn't work, and then I just will tell you about it. But she's back, and she has the picture. Thank you, Miss Naomi.
You're welcome, Miss Kristen, Mom.
Did you hear her? Some of you know her from preschool. She said, you're welcome, Miss Kristen, Mom. Because we're both to each other. All right, thanks. Well, some of you know the first thing that happens before circle time, which is very soon you'll hear the bell ring, and then it's circle time. Very soon you'll hear the bell ring, and then it's circle time. I'll sing it one more time. Sing it if you like to sing along with people. Very You'll hear the bell ring, and then it's circle time. Some of you have been able to ring this bell before, and maybe you miss ringing the bell. Some of you have never been able to ring this bell before, and you wish you could. Some of you have maybe had a chance to ring another bell. The bell I just rang is our circle time bell, and so now we're here together. If there was a schedule board of circle time next to me, it would tell you that first I ring the bell, and the next thing we do is wish each other well. It used to be that I would be sitting in a classroom with children, and we would look around and we would figure out who wasn't at the classroom with us. And then we would wish them well. And now we know there's nobody in the classroom, not even me, because I'm at home. So we get to wish everybody well. We wish ourselves well. Put your hands together, and I'll talk about that. You can talk about it too if you want. Everybody, we know that you're not at preschool today because nobody is at the preschool today, and maybe we're at home, or we're at our other daycare, or at our other school, or we're at some other place, and maybe we're not with other people like other kids, but we're with someone who's taking care of us. And so everybody, we wish you well. We wish you well. We wish you well. All through the day today, we wish you well. Next thing after at circle time is we ring the bell, we wish each other well, and then we got to find out what the letter of the week is. So get this box out that's covered up with tape, including macaroni and cheese tape. We talked about that at business meeting today, that Jacob noticed the macaroni and cheese tape, mac and cheese tape. I didn't remember there was mac and cheese tape on this, and I even have it with me, and I still didn't know it. So mac and cheese box is where I'm going to get out our letter of the week card. Open it up. I'm going to put the letter of the week cards. We always have two. I'm going to put one card in one hand and one card in the other hand, and now I'll show them to you. Do you see the cards? Do you see the cards I'm holding? Picture on the front, word on the back. You don't see them, I bet, because there aren't any cards. There's no letter of the week. We're doing Easter talk and things about that, so we get to sing. The letter of the week is nothing. You might start laughing because this is funny. The letter of the week is nothing. Here we go. Nothing is for nothing. Nothing is for nothing. The letter of the week is nothing. That means we're not just talking about one letter. We're going to be doing words and talking, which we'll use all the letters, but they're going to start with different things. And the other thing we would do at circle time, before we started talking about our letter of the week, or today before we start talking about something that isn't just with one letter, we're going to do some calendar talk. What day is today? What day is today? Look at the calendar. What day is today? Well, today I'm going to get really close for you to try to help you see that card right there. That's today. And there's a marker, like a drawing marker hiding it. Well, I have a feeling you might get to see my body. I'm wearing all my regular clothes with my apron. You might get to see me because I'm about to stand up, because way up here is our calendar, but I need to get something out of the calendar. So, well, this will be your lucky chance to see more of me if you wish you could. Okay, yep, see, you can. You can see the bottom of my apron. It's kind of warm, so you can see I have a skirt on. Now you're going to see me turned around. Oh boy, maybe this is making you giggle a little bit because you don't usually see me in that way. I had to get this down for me to be able to show you what I wanted to show you. I just took down, okay, so, oh boy, losing things again. I just took down the card that looks like that, okay? So this is a picture I took of the big calendar over me, and then I printed it out, and so that is going to be a match of that. Do you see how those are matching? This is the real one. Like this is the one from up there and the one that I took a picture of before. This is the marker I drew. So that's supposed to be a marker. And this is today. Today is the 8th day of April. Today is Wednesday, April 8, 2020. And there's something special that will happen anytime we have the 8. That might remind you, look up there. I see 2 other markers on some up there. I'm looking at it on the same screen you are. Do you see 2 more markers? When I say markers, I'm talking about like the things that we draw with that are like crayons, but they're markers, like they're more liquidy. So this is the first time. I use special markers on my calendar that are dry erase that rub off to make the colored marks. Sometimes you'll see other marks that friends who were coloring on these also were using a marker that they thought was dry erase, but really it was permanent. So some of those stay on. But watch, if it's dry erase, and look what I can do. I get a lot of it off. Then to get more of it off, I'm rubbing it on my apron. Do you hear the rubbing sound? Ooh, I got it super clean. So, when there is an 8 on the calendar, I get to turn this into something. Now, where I live, it is not winter weather today. Where I live, and I'm just going to be busy here. Where I live, it's warm today. Where I live, there are some things that are really crawling around a lot outside. Where I live, if I go outside, I might get to see something. Ooh, and I used one of my favorite colors, black. Oh, here's a time to tell you. Am I wearing the same black shirt every day? The answer is no. Am I wearing the same black shirt every day? The next question, the answer is yes. Do I have a lot of black t-shirts? I don't really know why, but that's what I like to wear. I just like it. I just feel like myself. So I wear it a lot. So when I use a black marker, I like it. I like the color black. I also love the color brown, and I'm going to use a little brown. So you'll see me. I know you can't see very well what I'm coloring. If I sneak it, oh boy, maybe you got to see a little bit. I'm going to color all over this now. And this is something you could do at home if you have anything to write with. Some people don't. They really don't. They're at their house. They don't have anything to write with. They don't have anything to draw or write on. That makes sense to me. If you can't do that with something to write with or anything to write on, you can do it in the air. You can do it in the air. To make an 8, you can make one little blobby shape on top and then make another blobby shape on the bottom connected. Or you can go the fancy kindergarten way of starting at the top. And here we go. We go down, 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 down. Oh, come on, come back around, come back around, come back around, and come up. So it goes down and around, goes down and around. However you want to do it, you're welcome to. And if you do it, look what you can turn your 8 into. Do you guess what I'm pretending that is? Something with 8 legs. If you said it was an ant, that was a very clever guess. And I bet I kind of made it look like an ant, but I'm not trying to make an ant. I added extra legs for an ant. I didn't just do 6 legs. I did 8 because it's supposed to be a spider. So anytime there is an 8 and the weather is warm, we turn that 8 into a spider. Now, if the weather is cold, we'll turn it into something else. So just wait and see. Maybe, you never know, especially where I live, if on April 18 or on April 28, it's going to be cold enough. I know for a fact that one time in April, it snowed in Kansas. So we might get some snow, and if it's cold enough, our 8 will be something else. But today, it's a spider. If you make your 8 into a spider, will you please show me a picture? I love that one. So everybody, I turned that 8 into not an ant, spider. And the picture card that Miss Naomi went to get for me is something that has to do with a spider. But it's not only has to do with a spider. And when I show you the picture, you will not see a spider. There's no spider in this picture, but there's the word spider. Actually, the word is plural. It doesn't just say spider. It has an S on the end, which means more than one. It says spiders. Look at this. Do you see what is in that picture? If you're someone who's reading words already, you might have been able to read the words that say, do chickens eat spiders? Do chickens eat spiders? So they're talking about in general. They're not just talking about one chicken. Like, does that chicken eat a spider? That's not what they were saying, the people who did this article. They were talking about lots of chickens and lots of spiders, generalizing. In general, do chickens eat spiders? And the answer is yes. It's natural. It gives them protein, minerals, just like human beings who eat different kinds of insects. It's a source of protein, something that's beneficial to your body. So do chickens eat spiders? Yes. And the thing that I want to tell you about today is this is something that I have. That's a little chick. And it's supposed to be a candle. It's a chick-shaped candle. That's what this is. This is the wick. So if I wanted to light this, I would use matches or a lighter, and I would be able to light this safely, and then it could burn like a candle. What color? Some of you probably can tell or know. Maybe you call it green. I call it green. Green chick. I have another chick. It's not green. I have a chick that is made up of the colors. If you mix red and blue, you get purple. If you mix red and blue, you get purple. If you mix them, you will see a new color magically. If you mix red and blue, you get purple. Purple chick. I have one more chick, and it is not green and it's not purple. It's a color that you get. If you mix red and yellow, you get orange. If you mix red and yellow, you get orange. If you mix them, you will see a new color magically. If you mix red and yellow, you get orange. Those can be symbols of Easter time. Symbols of spring, symbols of Easter. Some of you know right away what chickens offer us, what they lay as they mature and get older. It probably wouldn't look like this in color, but it would look like this in shape. This is a golden egg. Look at these fancy eggs I have. I have a red one. It's made out of wood. So it's not a real egg, but it's an egg shape that someone painted. The background is red, whereas the background of this one is maroon, like a darkish, reddish, brownish. 2 more eggs. Oh, this is my favorite. Look at these little eggs. Those are the teeniest, tiniest eggs I have. I love collecting tiny things. Sometime maybe I'll show you all my tiny things. And these are tiny for sure. They're not real. And they're in a little pretend bowl or nest. Teeny tiny, so teeny tiny. Maybe I can even make them stay on my finger. Yep, I did. That's another Easter symbol. Well, sometimes people go on Easter egg hunts. We're going to do that tomorrow. Somehow, I'm coming up with a plan. And if you go on an Easter egg hunt, trying not to use my fingers, so it's trying to use my arm, I mean. You might use a basket. Look at that tiny basket. I don't even know if the golden egg would fit in here. Oh yeah, for sure it did. And if the golden egg fits in here, then for sure the baby eggs will fit in here. Oh yeah, they're way in there. Okay. So I have 3 chicks, a golden egg, a maroon egg, a red egg, baby eggs, a basket. Oh, the golden egg opens up. At my house, I put candy in these. Click it shut. And so look, I have some Easter candy. It even says Easter on it. And these are a certain kind of candy called Smarties. And I like these because I like to call friends Smarty Pants, unless they don't want me to. So I already have a plan with one friend named Lee. I do not call Lee Smarty Pants. He does not want me to, so I don't do that. But I do call you Smarty Pants if you like it. Because it's my way of saying you're brilliant, you're amazing. I love learning what you know. Smarty Pants. So the feelings are the same for Lee. He's brilliant, he's amazing. I love learning what he knows, but he doesn't want me to call him that. So that's a plan we've made. So you let me know. Otherwise, Smarty Pants for everyone else. I have 3 more things. Before I showed you a green chick, a purple chick, and an orange chick. Orange chick. Now I'm going to show you 3 more things that aren't chicks, but they're candles. I'm showing you a pink bunny. I'm showing you a blue bunny. And I'm showing you a yellow bunny. So, we have a game to play. The game we're going to play is called What's Missing? All right, I've got a lot of things to show you. First of all, I think this will work if I scoop myself over and I put this here. Can you see that picture? I can see it, which makes me think you can see it. These are the things I just showed you. These are the things that I just held up. Like yellow bunny is here and yellow bunny is on the picture. So on that picture, you will see yellow bunny, pink bunny, blue bunny. You'll see green chick, purple chick, orange chick. You will see the red egg, the maroon egg, the baby eggs. You'll see the Smarties, you'll see the golden egg, and you'll see the basket. And here's the game. Abracadabra, alakazis. Can you see what's missing on this? I took something away from this picture. It's not any of the candles and it's not the candy. It's one of the eggs. I took away the maroon egg. The egg you see right here, that's the red egg with the flowers on it. But the maroon egg is missing. Get ready for the next one. Abracadabra, alakazun. Can you find the missing one? Here's your hint. The thing that's missing from this picture is one of the chicks. It's one of the candles. It's the one that you get if you're mixing red and blue. It's the purple chick. The purple chick was missing. All right, get ready. It's about to get trickier because now there are going to be two things missing. Abracadabra, alakazoo. Can you guess the missing two? What in the world is missing? Well, I'll tell you, it's none of the chicks. It's none of the eggs. The thing you eat is missing. And one of the bunnies is missing. It's the Smarties. And it's the blue bunny. Oh, I can tell some of you know this game. Okay, so that time we were missing two. Good luck, everybody. This time we're missing three. These are the reminder. These are all the things that were taught that used to be there. And now I'm going to show you a picture where three of these things are missing. Good luck. Abracadabra, alakazee. Can you guess the missing three? That thing that was really shiny is missing. That thing that was really, really tiny is missing. And a certain color of green. I just told you the color. I was going to try to keep it a surprise. There's a certain green thing missing. The green thing that's missing is the green chick was missing. The other thing that was missing that's so tiny, tiny, are these baby eggs were missing. And the other thing that was missing that is not tiny, in fact, it's the biggest one, that shiny thing is the golden egg was missing. We're almost done. And I'm just going to tell you now, good luck for the last one. We have two more to go. This is number 5. Oh, this might be hard for you because first we're missing one thing, then we're missing 2 things, then we're missing 3 things. Now, abracadabra, alakazor, can you figure out the missing 4? There are 4 things missing. I'm going to take a drink of coffee while you look at it. And if you don't want to keep guessing about it, maybe you're just listening to me because I'll tell you. 4 things are missing. 4 things are missing. Things that didn't get a turn to be missing yet, except for one. The thing that you can eat is missing again. The Smarties are missing. And now look, that thing that you might use to collect Easter eggs if you were on a hunt. The basket is missing from this picture. Oh, something that's little and pink and hops around. The little pink bunny candle is missing from this picture. Ooh, and one of those fancy things that someone painted that are made out of wood. The maroon one is still in picture number 5. But the red one is missing. Are you kids ready for the grand finale? The trickiest one ever. And I'm going to put all the things in my lap that are missing from the picture. And it's taken me a while because, kids, everything is missing except for one. So, abracadabra, alakazap. Can you guess what's in my lap? Do you see what's left? Only the baby eggs? So I'm going to do something extra tricky for you. I just got some tape and I'm going to hide this picture. Ooh, that's wild time. That just got it really tricky. Wild time. Abracadabra, alakazam, can you guess what's in my lap? First, we're going to talk about the eggs that are missing. We have the golden egg. We have the maroon egg. We have the red egg. We have the, oh, those are all the eggs because the baby eggs are still there. Now we've got some chicks to talk about. Think about the chick candles. Ooh, get your brain going. What color chick candles? Right now, I'm having a hard time remembering them. In real life, I'm having a hard time remembering what color they were and what color the bunnies were. See, I'm closing my eyes because I'm concentrating. Squinting them, concentrating. I'll tell us. I'll find out in case you don't remember. Maybe you do remember. The green chick is missing. The orange chick is missing. The purple chick is missing. All right, we got 4 more things that are missing. 3 of them are bunnies. What color bunnies were there? Now I remember one. I remember one of them was the blue bunny is missing. The yellow bunny is missing. The pink bunny is missing. And the last thing that's missing is that thing that if I opened it up and I took some out and I put it in my mouth, it would be sweet, sweet, sweet. Smarties were missing. And those were all the things. That's different to me. Do you know how I used to play that game? I used to play that game sitting on a rug, and I would have put all of these things, like all of these things, I would have put them on the rug, and then I would have put a blanket over it, and I would have been like, and I would have then reached under the blanket, snuck something in my lap so no one could see, and the blanket would be hiding the rest of them. And I'd say, abracadabra, alakazam, can you guess what's in my hand? And then I would take away the blanket, and people would be able to just look at the things and try to figure it out that way. I miss that. That's missing from my life as an experience. I want to show you the pictures of, no, it might not be here all the way. I want to show you a picture of this friend. This friend has an expression of, I would say, some kind of distress. That does not look like a person who is excited or happy. That person is nervous or worried or surprised. This is the spider song. And what we know from this song is that this person is feeling, he doesn't think it's funny. He's so scared. He doesn't think he can hold this spider. He feels like, I'm going to be a wreck. He wishes he was in bed. I want to tell you that I know that there are things that you're missing in life right now. There are things I'm missing in life. I miss being with people. I miss going to certain places. I miss being able to go into a store without wearing a mask. I've not actually been in a store for a long time. And if I go, I'll put on my mask. So I miss these things that are different. And I'm wondering if your moms and dads or your grown-ups are missing things too. And you know what can happen if we're missing something? People sometimes get grumpy or mean, mad. And that might be happening at your house. And it's not about, like, does someone still love me if they're grumpy at me? Yes, they can still love me and they're grumpy. Because when you miss things, then it's normal to feel angry. It's normal to feel like frustrated and mad about it, like, I don't care about anything anyway. I don't care about my toys. I don't care about anything. Because you don't know what else to do. You're missing things so much. It makes sense if you feel sad. It makes some sense if you at some point just get tired and cry like Sophie did in her book. Sophie, where did you go? When Sophie was so angry and then she got so mad, she stomped and kicked. She was really angry. It's going through the grief of it. She was mad. She was grieving it. Angry. And then she ran away. She was like, forget it. I'm gone. I'm leaving. With her family safety plan to go be able to go in her yard whenever she wanted. And then look. Then she cried about it. And then she went out and she relaxed about it. She thought about it. She figured out, well, that's just the way it is now. I had to share my gorilla toy. Kind of like me. That's the way it is now. I can't go into a store without a mask. I accept that. I don't have to like it, but I accept it. I know it's true. For now. And then, just like Sophie, she climbed down from the tree. She got calm. She was accepting of it. And then she headed for home. Feeling better. So Sophie, even if this was a real person now, she could still do that. She could still go outside. Part of the safety plan with the coronavirus is that it's still safe to go outside. Not to play with friends and be close to each other, but it's still safe to be outside. And that helped her. So you can think about what helps you. Your grown-ups are thinking about what helps them. Because maybe they used to go to the gym, the Y, and they can't anymore. Maybe they used to like to go get their nails done and they can't anymore. Maybe they used to get to go out to eat at a restaurant and they can't anymore. So they're going to be figuring out what in the world can they do. Because when all these other things are missing in our life. I showed you a little animal at the beginning, and I saw some of you figured out what it was. This is part of the animal toy. This is part of the animal toy. Here they are together. Do you see the edge of the animal at the bottom? Do you know what this is supposed to be? It's supposed to be a little bunny, but it's not little. Look, it's so big that I'm having a hard time showing you the whole bunny. It's a toy from preschool. And we know it's from preschool at our preschool because it's wearing the rainbow collar. And so we know it's from preschool. And I have a poem. Oh, it's so soft. Do you have soft things at your house? I have a poem about a bunny that knew what to do when it got scared and overwhelmed. Put your fingers like this. And can you make a little circle hole with your other hand? Just keep it there waiting, okay? Here is a bunny with ears so funny. And here is a hole in the ground. When a noise she hears, she perks up her ears and jumps in the hole in the ground. Squeeze, squeeze. Give your own fingers a little gentle squeeze, squeeze. That's kind of a way of giving your fingers a hug and helps you notice what you're doing. Let's go again, this time boy bunny. Shake it out. Make some funny ears, get your hole ready. Here is a bunny with ears so funny, and here is a hole in the ground. When a noise he hears, he perks up his ears and jumps in the hole in the ground. Squeeze, squeeze. This time, let's have it be they. Like, I don't know if the bunny is male or female, boy or girl, so we'll say they. Do that with people too. If you see someone in the world and you're like, I don't know if that's a boy or girl, At preschool, we say, doesn't matter. If you see someone out walking around, going for a walk in your neighborhood, and you're like, I don't know, is that a boy or a girl, a man or woman, mom or dad? Doesn't matter. We'll just say they. Here is a bunny with ears so funny, and here is a hole in the ground. When a noise they hear, they perk up their ears and jump in the hole in the ground. Squeeze, squeeze. That's their safe place. They wanted to go in there, just like our spider song friend wanted to go to bed. There's a spider on my head, on my head. There's a spider on my head, on my head. Oh, I wish I was in bed. There's a spider on my head. There's a spider on my head, on my head. Good news for this spider friend is that, and then it jumps off. Back to the floor. So you think about, what is your plan? What are you going to do when you're having a hard time with what's missing in life? Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? Where will you go? Bunny went in the hole. Spider song friend wanted to go to bed and was about to go to bed, but till the spider jumped off. Sophie got to go to her backyard. If you're a child, don't leave by yourself. That is not part of any safety plan for home or school. Make a plan with your family. Tell them what you want to do when you're having a hard time with what's missing. You could tell me too. I would love to know what you're doing to take care of yourself. Well, I think this bunny will be together with us for the goodbye poem today. Look, I'm going to pretend the bunny's alive and I'm going to make its head move when I ask a question. Bunny, would you like to do the goodbye poem with us? Oh, you do? Do you have fingers? Oh, that's supposed to be the bunny saying no. Do you want me to help you do it? Okay, I will. So here's what I'll do. Put your hand open, everybody. I'm putting little bunny's paw open. Bunny doesn't have fingers. Some of you may not have fingers as well. So you'll find another way to do it of just the general motion. So you would be able to do it without hands. You would just be able to just do it like that. So we'll do that with Bunny. Here we go. And if you want to just do it with your regular body, like if I was doing it with my body, it would work for me to put my hand out and a finger up. So however your body works. Here we go. Round and round the class. I interrupted with my sad face. I said classroom. I missed the classroom. It makes my eyes a little watery. So I'm not going to say classroom. I'm going to say circle. Round and round the circle we did roam. 1 step, 2 step, now we stay. Oh, look at little Bunny. I'm going to have to work really hard to try to help Bunny get the hands over the head. Now we stay home. I'll do it with my hands. Finger up, hand out. That's how my body works. Round and round the circle we did roam. 1 step, 2 step, now we stay home. My eyes got watery and my face got a little different because I kind of started to cry. And it's just because I miss being at preschool. And I'm not going to stay sad for very long, I know that. There's so many things that are happy too, and it's okay to be sad at the same time. I didn't know I'd get sad at circle time today, but some of you know at preschool when I read books, sometimes my eyes water. So preschoolers, I love you no matter what your feelings are. I'm glad we're together. And I'm excited to see your pictures and read your messages. And tomorrow is the Easter egg hunt. I don't know how in the world I'm going to do it yet, but I've got some ideas. So I'm excited to show you and tell you all about it. I love you, I love you, I love you. And I'll see you in the morning. Bye, sweethearts. Bye, smarty pants. Except Lee, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to anyone else who doesn't want me to call you that. I think it. I won't use the words. I love you.